Hello, Nomad Sculpt, and this is a how-to video about how to use my posing playground file. So let's start Nomad Sculpt. Okay, so this is an empty scene with only the sphere, so this is the best start for it. So delete the sphere and you get a zip file here, and you can pick the zip file and drag and drop it directly in the Nomad Sculpt viewport and press add to scene. So the other option is here you can press on the zip file and unzip it, and then pick the NOM file and drag and drop it. It also works. So this is what you get. So let's have a look. Okay, so here's the hierarchy. The first object is a sculpting plate. Then there's a group node. It's empty. It's for my sculpt. And here are the posable base meshes. So like this. And the next thing is, so you can press on this and hide them. And here is another folder with all, and you can make it visible. So when you press reset, and then let's have a look what's everything inside this this group node. So here you get ears and horns and different heads or legs, bodies. So a lot of things, arms, hands, there are beaks or wings, and a few primitives to sculpt. So I show you the wireframe. These are all low poly files. So, but no problem. You can increase the poly count and yeah, and work with it. So let's start with an example. So let's hide the group and make only the posable meshes visible. So pick a character you want, and you see here the group node here, and press the group node in the hierarchy, and now you see here your gizmo, your pivot of the object, and then open the gizmo settings, and here press move origin. So now your character jumps to the center of the world, and you can scale it, so like this. And this mesh here in the hierarchy, pick this mesh, the complete folder, and drop it in your My Sculpts folder. So now you can hide the other meshes and make the rest visible. So here you find the other objects. So let's start with a ear. Select the ear, and you can use the move origin option and go back to your main character and place here your ear with a gizmo, maybe like this. Or you can use the transform tool here. So then you see this small green arrow, and you can pick your ear and move it around like this, where you want to place it. So and you can change back to the gizmo tool and place your object. So here in the hierarchy, you see here now the ears folder or group is selected, and here you see your ear. And in the My Sculpt folder, you can select the head and open the hierarchy till you see your head object here. So now pick your ear on the screen here and put your ear to the mirror node of the head. So now we don't need the ears anymore, and we can hide the complete ear group. So the next thing is we need horns or something. Let's use this horns. Move origin. Place the horns. Scale the horns. And so if you want to adjust it a little bit, here with a symmetry, so you can reset the symmetry to the object center now here, and you see here now your symmetry. You can activate it on the left side and adjust here the horns a little bit like this. Okay, they are in place. So the same workflow. So here you see your horn in the hierarchy, and here's your head, and here's a group node. So put your horns in this group node. So now the complete head is connected with the other objects, with your ears and with your horn. So like this. And so maybe you want now eyes. So here select your, and make it visible. Select the head, and you can increase now the poly count a little bit like you want and remesh the head. So now you can start sculpting a little bit here. Maybe like this. And now select select the head and use the insert tool, and you can now insert a sphere. So insert the sphere here, and now pick this sphere here and put it in the mirror node. So now it's correct. You don't need the mirror here at the top. So, and now you can place your eyes. Maybe like this. So let's use the sculpting tool and clay here a little bit. And so you can always use the voxel remesh or a higher remesh. So let's use a little bit of higher. So, okay. So when you placed every object on your character, you can start posing the mesh. So select the gizmo tool here and adjust or place the arm, and only pick with your finger the parts of the mesh, and you can adjust it like you want. So play with it. You can so like you want. So you can pose it. So the nice thing is here, when you activate the wireframe and pick here a part, so you can increase the poly count, and also the other side is remeshed. So, and now when you sculpt on this mesh, the symmetry works. So you can do everything in symmetry, and don't join the mesh here, the complete mesh, and voxel remesh it. Work till to the end on the separate parts and keep them separate to sculpt with it. So this is the workflow. And yeah, so, and if you like to export the mesh or sculpt in another scene with it, you can use here the select tool. So select everything here, and here you see here the export option. You can choose here the selected option and use the Nomad file and export it. So save to files and say here, this is my character 1, save. So let's start with a new scene. So maybe let's save this one, new. So delete the sphere. Here is your my character file, drag and drop it, add to scene. So now you got your groups and your hierarchy here, and now it's possible to sculpt and pose. Yeah, that's it. Have fun with sculpting, and ciao.